Hello my internet friends and welcome to the Waking Dreamer. So today it's time for Secretary of Fate, a song called Dust of a Future Past. This is a request by a generous patron on Buy Me Coffee. Hello Emily, good day. This will be the second time I'm reacting to this band. There's another song that's requested by them. I'll do that in a couple of days. Today it's time for Dust of a Future Past. Very interesting name for a song. I wonder if the video has lyrics. It has lyrics. Okay, excellent. So I can comment on the lyrics because I do speak English, I hope by any measurements, relatively well. However, even if you speak a language really well, during the song it's easy to miss some lyrics. And lyrics are always important to me in any song. Before we begin, just to let everyone know, we are not having live streams at the moment because of some issues with YouTube offer rights complaints and bans and long story. If that changes, we will let you know. Okie dokie and artichoke, it's time to listen to Secretary of Fate, Dust of a Future Past. Let's begin, folks.
In the silence of the night.
Okay, this is something I appreciate. This was also present in the first video, I believe, when the lyrics are a part of the video, because I love lyrics, you know?
Silence of the night, where memories seem to last. I'm lost in the shadows of the dust of a future past. Echoes of what used to be, whispers of dreams that didn't last. Caught in the undertow of the dust of a future past. Oh, we're dancing on the edge of a world that's fading fast. Caught in the wreckage of the dust of a future past.
Guys, does this... okay, some information on the band, please, in the comment section. Do they have a vibe that, like, do you feel like they're like 80s or beginning of 90s? They don't feel like they're from 21st century. Something about the sound, something about the melody. It feels like it's from 30, 40 years ago. I can't place it why, but it feels from another era, you know? Lyrics are beautiful. I like the video. In the comment section, so I'm actually very surprised that they only have 3,000 subscribers. I subscribed. If you enjoy their music, which you hear my reaction, and you haven't heard of them before, consider there will be a link to the original down in the description, and consider giving the guys a subscribe because this is good music. I don't know how good. That depends on individual tastes, but I do know it's better than 3,000 subscribers deserving. It should be much more.
Faded photographs and broken shards of glass. Pieces of a puzzle in the dust of a future past. Searching for a way back home, but the bridges have all collapsed. Lost in the wreckage of the dust of a future past. Oh, we're dancing on the edge of a world that's fading fast. Caught in the wreckage of the dust of a future past. Through the mist and through the haze, we're trying to make it last. Holding on to fragments of the dust of a future past. In the ruins of yesterday, we find the strength to outlast. Rising from the ashes of the dust of a future past. Oh, we're dancing on the edge of a world that's fading fast. Caught in the wreckage of the dust of a future past. But through the dark.
I have to pause for a second. So this is good music, folks. This is really good. So I can't believe they only have 3,000 subscribers. Like, give those guys a subscribe and a like. The link to the original is down in the description. So, those familiar with the band, do you perhaps know why they're so low? This happened before in a couple of instances when I reacted to some bands. Namely, firstly, the Skinner Brothers that Guido always requested on live streams. They're not on 3,000 subscribers, but I believe they were on like 10,000 subscribers or something like that. Ridiculously low. So there are these bands and vocalists and performers who are struggling to get over 10,000, 15,000 subscribers, and they have really good music, and it makes no sense whatsoever. So when I see something like this, I feel kind of pressured to give them a shout out for everyone who watches, to give them a subscribe, like help the folks out. They are creating good music, really good music, and they're struggling to break out. Yeah, why not help?
If there's a glimmer of hope, a chance to rewrite the story we've been told. Rising from the ruins, we won't be held back. Breaking through the shadows of the dust of the future past. Through the darkness, there's a glimmer of hope. A chance to rewrite the story we've been told. Rising from the ruins, we won't be held back. Breaking through the shadows of the dust of the future past. Oh, we're dancing on the edge of a world that's faded fast, but we'll rise from the ashes of the dust of a future past.
I have decided at the end of the song I'm going to check out if they have a Wikipedia page or something. I need more information on them.
In the echoes of the night, we'll build a new path, breaking free from the shadows of the dust of a future past. Oh, we're dancing on the edge of a world that's fading fast, but we'll rise from the ashes of the dust of a future past.
Actually, these lyrics remind me of a book I recently read for the first time after 30 years. So when I was like 13, almost 30 years, when I was like 14 or so, I read the symbols of transformation by Carl Jung, and the idea of a phoenix rising from ashes. You know, that's like typical Jungian idea. Rebirth, death, and rebirth.
Future past. Oh, in the echoes of the night, we'll build a new path, breaking free from the shadows of the dust of a future past. Of the dust, of the dust. Oh, we're dancing on the edge of a world that's faded fast, but we're gonna rise from the ashes of the dust of a future past.
I actually love the video that they created for the song. You know, it's very original. I can't even think of another band of someone who does anything like this. It's very artistic, you know. Okie dokie and artichoke. And now it's time for me to Google Secretary of Fate. Let's see. Do they have a Wikipedia page? Wikipedia page. Nope. Voltaire. I'm not in the mood for Voltaire at the moment. Greek general. No. Apparently, the Secretary of Fate. They have a. Okay, so I'm dependent on you guys on information. Road to 75,000 subscribers. So, guys, how many people in the band is? Any information, anything you can give me in the comment section, please. I enjoy the music. I just need some more information, please. A little more information, please. Thank you everyone for joining. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and liking the videos. That helps a lot, costs you nothing, and you'll get notifications for future videos. And I want to know these 4 people who disliked their video. Like, that's like the... I don't understand those people. They have a need to radiate negative energy into the world, you know? Well, c'est la vie. Thank you everyone for joining. As I said, please consider subscribing and liking. You'll get notifications for future videos. And subscribe to them. Let's get them up. They deserve. I don't know how much the subscribers they merit by the quality of their music. Is it 30,000? Is it 300,000? Is it 3 million? I don't know. But it's not 3,000. You know, it's not like, it makes no sense whatsoever. Thank you everyone. See you, hear you on the next one. Cheers, folks.